Also learning. So I would like to introduce myself again for those who've just joined. My name is Hilda Kanja, and I work with the Standard Investment Bank. I'm trying to share a screen here. I don't know if it's, I'll be able to, so that we are all together. Just a second. I don't think I might be able to do that, but so Standard Investment Bank is one of the largest investment banks in this country. And maybe I can start by a brief introduction of the bank. SIB was started 30 years ago. We started off as a stock brokerage firm back then. And then with time, we got our licensing to trade as a money manager, investment bank, and fixed income traders. So this where I sit, we have different departments in the bank. We have corporate financing, we have fixed income, we have research, and we have global markets. And we also have a new, fairly new department called Islamic Investment Banking division, rather. And then we also have pension management. So I myself, as Hilda, sit in the global markets division. And Global Markets Division is the department that offers exposure to global financial instruments, such as the world's major currencies, commodities, global stock indices, selected single stocks from around the world. And this is done through various funds domiciled within this unit. And one of the funds, how we are able to deliver this to our clients is through our product, the Mansa X Fund. So Mansa X Fund is a fund that was started by the bank 6 years ago. And how it works is that we receive money from different investors, and then we invest on your behalf in the global markets, and then we pay you a return every quarter. Yeah. So before we even get to that, maybe I can mention that we partner with major organizations in this country, as well as financial institutions, banks, circles, and so on. Currently, we are working with Safaricom PLC as a partner. We are the ones managing the ZD Money Market Fund. And also in the terms of the Department of Pension, we are the ones who partnered with the CPF Financial Services in the management of the Taifa Pension Fund. And this is just to mention but a few. We also are the bank that is responsible for the rights issue of the Kenyan rights issue that happened a while back. And I think I'll be able to share this information with you, if possible, on email. It's a whole lot of presentation. I don't know how much time I have. And also the banks we've partnered with so far are Diamond Trust Bank for capital raise, yeah, and Standard Chartered for capital raise as well. KCB Bank, Equity Bank, Jamii Bora, Diamond Trust Bank, and so on. So this tells you the kind of organization that the Standard Investment Bank is. Now, to get down to the Mansa X Fund, which is our concentration today, it is what we call a multi-asset strategy fund. What do I mean by multi-asset strategy fund? It means that the fund trades in multiple assets, both locally and globally, and we are able to deliver a return to our clients every quarter, and our returns are compounded quarterly. So for us, the minimum that you can invest with Mansa X for the Kenya Shilling Fund is 250,000 shillings. And for the dollar fund, the minimum investment is 2,500. So the fund runs in only those two currencies for now. And for the Kenya Shilling Fund, we started this 6 years ago, and our return average for the last 6 years has been 17.72% net. When I say net, I mean this is what the client takes home as a return at the end of the year. And what that means is we have a financial services charge, or what I would call a management fee of 5%. So when I say that we deliver a 17.72% net return, it means that the bank delivered 5% plus of that. Yeah, and that is a very good return on your investment if you're looking to fix your money, because right now we know what is happening with the local markets. We have so much ups and downs in the volatility in the market in terms of returns and the government bonds and the T-bills. So we are able to tap into the global markets in the Mansa X Fund and deliver an above market return. For the dollar, the return ranges between 12 to 14%, and that is net of fees as well. So I don't know if I'm clear so far. Hello, so far we are together.
So
Yes,
far, so
clear.
good.
Hi.
Yeah, so if I could proceed and tell you more about where we invest as Mansa X, is we have various assets that we invest in, as I said, both globally and locally, and we are able to share that with our clients every quarter, our top 10 holdings. So average per year, we do government bonds, we do SACCOs, we do fixed deposits, we do fixed income, and then we also invest in single stocks, both locally and globally. And for example, in the fixed income instruments, we're able to invest in a bit in the government bonds, although we do that mostly on short term. We invest in interest rate derivatives, the Canadian dollar, cash and cash equivalents, and so on. So I'll be able to share more information with you on this so that you can go through the various assets where we invest. And most people will ask, how is it that Mansa X is able to give above market return compared to the local money market funds and treasury bills and all these things? Is because of the strategy of where we invest and the diversification bit of it. Because we don't put all our eggs in one basket, we're able to diversify both locally and globally and deliver an above market return. So diversification has been our biggest strength for Mansa, and so far, so good for both the Kenya shilling and the dollar fund. Also, if there's any Muslim on the audience today, we recently launched Sharia compliant Mansa X. What this means is that we invest in Sharia compliant assets, because most of our Muslim clients, according to their religion, they do not believe in interest. So we do profit sharing. We do what we call profit sharing, and we invest in Sharia compliant assets, and we're able to give them a return on their investment that is above also market return, depending on where else they invest. And for that, for the Sharia one, we do between 12 to 14%. Yeah, so this is a good option for you as an investor to be able to look at, to grow your business, for maybe if you're looking for to have a project in future, maybe for building, for school fees and all these things. Mansa X has proven, has a track record that is proving to be sustainable for our investors, and yeah, it's an option for you to look at. Yeah. I don't know if I'm clear so far. Yeah, so maybe I can proceed and say that so far, our assets under management for Mansa X are above 550 billion. And that will tell you the confidence that our investors have with us to be able to entrust us with this kind of fund for us to manage. So you can take confidence in knowing that the liquidity of the company is at top, and you can trust us to be your fund managers in this case. Yeah, so maybe I might also mention for Mansa X, our clients are individuals, so you can come on as an individual. You can invest as a company, a registered company, or a chama. You can also register, you can also come on as a SACCO, yeah, or a joint account with your partner or with your business partner or your life partner. So those are the options that we have for account opening. But the return is across board for all clients is the same. So whether you're a corporate or an individual, the return is the same. And also maybe before I forget, I might say that once you come on as an investor for Mansa X, the lock-in period, we have a lock-in period of 6 months. So if you come on for the first 6 months, we have to have your money so that we're able to give you a return. But if you'd like to pull out before the 6 months, then you're not charged anything. There is no penalty, but then you forfeit your return. But the 6 months lock-in period applies to all clients. Yeah. Jane, maybe you can take over. See if we have any questions so far.
Yeah, thank you so much. I don't know, you are done?
Yes, I'm done, and I will take any questions.
Yeah, that's very informative, and now this is time for questions. Hilda is here for you. As I said, we are here to grow businesses, and one of the way of growing businesses is to let people know of such opportunities. So thank you so much, Hilda. Very, very informative. And then now I understand why you have above market rate earnings for your investors. Any questions? I'm sure people may want to have details, more details about this. Yeah. Any questions, clarifications that Hilda can give you?
Hello, my name is Joyce. I am tuning in from Seattle, Washington. I just have a question for Hilda. Do we, after I have invested the 250,000, do I need to top up, or I can just have that as my investment, or there's a requirement for me to keep investing or reinvesting with the same amount, or I can just have that and keep getting my returns?
Thank you, Joyce. That's a very important question. In fact, you've reminded me that I missed out the part of top-ups. So for Mansa X, as I said, when you start with your minimum, which could be 250 or anything above that, we allow top-ups at a minimum of 100,000 shillings. So you can top up at any point, any amount above 100,000 shillings. That's for the Kenya Shilling Fund. And for the Dollar Fund, you can top up $1,000 and above. So this is not limited to time, and it's also not mandatory for top up. So you can top up at any time or at your own discretion. Yeah, thank you. I hope I'm clear.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, any other question? Thank you, Joyce. That's a good question.
I'm seeing another question on the charts by, I think, Jackie Koech. She's asking if we are regulated. Yes. Yes, we are. We are regulated by the Capital Markets Authority. And if you log into the Capital Markets Authority website, you'll be able to see our licensing there for both the Mansa X, the conventional Mansa X, and the Mansa X Sharia Fund. So yes, we are regulated.
Any other question? Clarifications, this is your time. Hilda has given her number there in the chat in case you need more clarification with her. I think there in the chat 0722 215 0722 150 543. That is Hilda's number. She has given her email also, hkanja@sip.co.ke. And also, if you want to join our WhatsApp group, the link is there so that you get to know on time about such forums and also for networking.
Maybe I can mention that SIB has been in the industry for the last 30 years. So you can take comfort in knowing that we are experts in the markets. And we also deal with, as I said, other departments like the fixed income. So if you'd like to sell or buy a bond in the secondary market, we also do that. And yeah, and also if you'd like your, we also do corporate financing, and we also handle private clients. So if you're someone who is what I would call a high net worth individual and you'd like your finances managed, we do that as a bank as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Hilda, for that clarification.
You're welcome. Any other question, anybody? Maybe I can say that we have a physical location for Standard Investment Bank, the CBD in Nairobi, Kenya, at the Kenyatta Avenue, at the JKUAT Towers on the 16th floor. That is where we are located in Nairobi. And in Mombasa, we are at the Nyali Center. Yes, and for more information, as I said, you can reach out to me on those numbers or my email. I'll be able to share with you our bank profile, our fund fact sheet, which has all this information, and anything else that you might need. Thank you.